the queen of how to. Come on and see what I'm gonna show you how to do. Hello, I am Beverly Kane, and welcome to the queen of how to. That's me. In today's episode, I am finally doing a hair tutorial. As you'll see as the video goes on, you'll see why I've been hesitant to do a hair tutorial, but I finally have. And if you want to see how I got this super cute braid out in one day, stick around and watch and see. So we've seen the end product. Now I'm going to show you how I got there. Finally, I am doing a hair episode on my channel, and I will tell you why I have been hesitant to do a hair tutorial, because I do have some scars. And I am doing this, from my mirror, because with all my playing around with the camera, that was the best angle to be able to see what I'm doing, is to be able to direct the camera at the mirror. So, but why I've been hesitant is because, like I said, I do have some scars. As a 2-year-old little girl, I was very curious, and I pulled down a hot skillet of grease on my head, and I have these scars that I'm being very brave to share with you right now. Most people don't know that they exist. I thank God that He's blessed me to have enough hair to generally be able to cover them. And I can still wear all kinds of styles, as you've seen. But I wanted to just share, because you know what? There's probably somebody else out there who is dealing with the same thing, feeling like they can't wear different styles. But you know what? It's not true. You can wear styles just like anybody else. So I am going to show you how I got that braid out beautiful style that you saw at the beginning. So this is my hair freshly washed right out of the shower, no product or anything in it. And I will tell you no lie, I have no idea what kind of porosity I have. I have no idea what letter, what number hair I have. I have no idea. What I do is I just try products until I figure out what works for me. And that's what these products that I'm going to show you, that's what these are. So I have several things here, and I do like to put a lot of moisture in my hair, as you will see. So the products that I'm using this Aunt Jackie's Quench is moisture intensive leave-in conditioner. So I have that. I also have this Hawaiian Silky 14-in-1 Miracle Worker. And I actually had that diluted in a water bottle, because this is really thick, and so sometimes it's really hard to spray out of this bottle. So I just diluted it with some water. I have some BB oil moisturizer, is hair lotion and castor oil. And I have some Shine and Jam Supreme Foam Wrap Mousse. And then the last thing, product-wise, is this Extreme Styling Gel. Extreme whatever, professional styling gel. That's what I will be using. So the first thing I need to do is get this leave-in moisturizer in my hair. So I do a good amount of that. And this, I do have an undercut, so hopefully you can see that. And so I put my moisturizer on that first, because that's hair too. Sometimes we don't give that enough attention, but that is also hair, so it needs attention as well. But I'm just gonna, I started back there. Now I'm just gonna work from the back and get that back half moisturized. And now I'll do the front half. Okay. We wanna make sure we get that middle too, because that's, a part that's easy to be left out. So I've gotten that all in. Next, I'm going to add some of this oil moisturizer. It's nice and pink. And I'm, again, starting with the back with the undercut, making sure I get some moisturizer on that. And then I'm just going to do it the same way, get a good glob of it, and put it on the back half and then the front half. So there's the back. I've lost my towel here, but it's okay because my hair, once I start putting some product in it, it's not dripping anymore. So I don't know if that tells you what kind of porosity it is. Again, I have no idea. So now I can see that that's all through my hair. And I will say, like I said, I don't normally share about my scars with people unless you're a good friend of mine and you know that. But I will say, if you know me, I'd appreciate you not asking me about it. And it's okay, but that's where I'd like it to stay. Just being honest. Okay, so I've put that in. Now I will take this diluted leave-in 14-in-1 silky, and it's supposed to do everything. So I just spray some of that on there, not a whole lot, just because I do already have those other two products in there. But I do like what this does to my hair, and I can't even really explain it besides the fact it just, as I've started using this, I definitely feel like I see a difference in it just staying softer when I use it. So again, a little bit around that undercut because that needs to be taken care of as well. And so now that's all through my hair, all of those things. So now I'm just going to comb it. And I want all of these, as you saw, to lay to this side. So that's how I need to comb it. All right. So I need to comb it to that side. Hey, what you think? Anyway, it's not what we're doing today. We're not doing a wash and go. But if I were, that ain't bad. Okay, so now all of these products are done, besides my foaming wrap and my gel. So I do have a little comb to part and a clip. Ooh, I need my towel back. Y'all know me and getting hot. All right. So I'm going to start from here and go around, and hopefully I'll be able to, be able to show you that. I'm going to start the first little braid from up here, and I'm going to go around. And these braids don't need to be, you don't need to be too precise. You don't need to have, your parts just so whatever, because we're going to take these out. But I do want to make sure of where I start, because I want to start up here and go around. So I'm just going to clip that up. And I know these are a lot of products, but hey, I'm telling you, this is what I use. This is what works. So this is what I do. Okay. All right. So, but again, the main thing that I've done right now, I've just done for moisture. I want to make sure that I can wear this for several days and that my hair stays nice and moisturized. So I'm just going to take a good little pump of this mousse, and I'm just going to run that through my hair, making sure that I get it in there really good. I'll need another squeeze. And this I won't put on my undercut because I'm not styling the undercut, but I do want to make sure it's moisturized and taken care of. But like I said, that is still hair. All right, so I've gotten that in. And now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of, hopefully you can see that's nice and clear, a little bit of gel and run that through. A little bit more and run that through the other side. And you just want to make sure all of the hair is coated with that gel. All right, so now that's in, and I'm just going to braid this around the side. So if you don't know how to braid, I'm not going to lie. I'm not the best teacher at telling you how to braid. I'm going to try to turn so you can see what I'm doing. Basically, it's just grabbing 3 pieces and weaving them together. I mean, that's not a very technical way to describe it, but that's what's happening. All right, I'm just going to take this all the way around. And as you can probably see, I have some other little scars back here, but that's from the same incident when I was 2 years old. So that's been over 50 years ago, and it's all I know. I don't remember it happening, and I thank the Lord for that. But it's all I know. This is how my hair has always been. So I'm just going to braid this all the way around until I get to the end. All right, see that braid? Now I'm just going to finish this over on this side. I know I'm throwing product all over the place. I'll clean that up later. All right. All right, almost done here. Take this to the end. And so I'm going to do the same thing for this whole side. And as you see, I am sweating buckets right now. But anyhow, I am going to finish this one. And then I'm going to do the same thing for all the others. And you will see what it looks like once it's all braided. And then I'm going to sit under the hooded dryer to let it dry, because I mean, I don't want to, it would be best if you could braid it like this and then leave it for, a couple days for it to completely dry. But I don't have the time to be sitting, to let it, and with my scars, I don't like to just wear them out, just to be perfectly honest. So in order to get that look that I want, I just sit under the hooded dryer. So now I'm just gonna, again, keep doing that. I'm gonna take and the reason I'm curving it around like that, for one, I want it to fall on the side. And I noticed the last time it had a good curve. It had a little bump on the end of it when I took it out. So I'm like, I like that. So that is why I don't. I decided I wanted to put some little perm rods on the end of my hair, just to make sure I get a nice little curl. I've twirled it around, but have a little extra security, and making sure you get a nice little curl is won't hurt. So I'm just gonna take these and put them just right on the end to make sure I get a nice little finished curl at the end. And then I'm going to sit under the dryer, under the hooded dryer, and let it dry. Now this is going to take me a bit, but I'm going to do me some Duolingo to learn me some Italiano while I'm sitting there. But okay, so this is the last one. So now, like I said, I'm just going to sit under the dryer. Make sure this one is turned the right way. There we go. And let this dry. And I'll be back. So now, time. Okay, so it's time to take this out, see what we got. Alrighty. Okay, got little nice curls on the end. That's what we want. That's what we want. Starting off good. And I mean, I'm not worried about putting any oil on my hair just because I put so much moisture in my hair when I did it. But I sat under that dryer for a long time. Let's just say a very long time. Because honestly, I just got caught up sitting there doing my Duolingo and just lost track of time. And so honestly, even though I sat under there a long time, that's still not completely dry. But I'm going to take it out and then I'm going to sit back under the dryer because I do, before I start to try to manipulate it at all, I'm just going to take it a loose and sit back under the dryer. But that's what it's looking like so far. Still cute, still cute. But I don't want to, like I said, manipulate it too much because I don't want it to get frizzy. So I'm just going to take it out and then I will go and sit back under the dryer. Which I hate. But you got to do what you got to do, right? So I'm just going to take this out. But that's definitely well defined. So I do like that. All right, I'm taking this out. And then go have a trip back under the dryer. I think I'm gonna go grab me some lunch though because I am hungry. And my snack that I had earlier is gone. Okay, last one. Ooh, so that's what we got right now. And like I said, I'm not going to manipulate it really at all because I don't want it to get frizzy. So I'm going to let it dry and then I'll finagle it a little bit and get it like I want it. And then I'll be back for you to see that end result. Okay, so I sat under the dryer for like another half hour um, just to make sure everything was completely dry, and it is. And honestly, my touching it right now is pretty much the first touching I'm doing since I came from under the dryer. And so now I am just filling in the gaps between where the braids were and fluffing it out a little bit. And just making sure again that it's all on this side because that's what I want. I want my little undercut to show. And if I have some little handy dandy bobby pins here, if I need them, just to make sure that things stay on the side that I want them. But I'm just finagling it, and let me get my mirror so I can actually see the back of my hair as you do. So yeah, okay, all right, I see you, braid out. I see you. Okay, so I am just going to, again, finagle this just a little bit. I still don't want to manipulate it a whole lot um, because, it is just still getting dry and cooling down. So there we have it. I would say that's a success. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know what you think in the comments. Fast and easy. Well, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't that fast because sitting under that dryer for a bit was a little took a little time, but not crazy. But one day, it's not like I had to wear it out in the braids, so that's cool. Having the heat option helped to eliminate that need. But that's it. And this is my braid out for the next couple days. Definitely let me know what you guys think. And I hope you will give it a try yourself. Like I said, make sure you put lots of moisture in your hair because you don't want it to get, dried out, because that's a surefire way for it to break off. All right, so thank you again for joining me. And remember to come back next week to see what's new from the Queen of How To. See you later.